you've seen part 1 of this, so I don't have to go through the rules again. I don't have to go through the weapon, the inventory. I don't have to go through abilities. So I could just, well, I have to go through what's new that I didn't explain before, but other than that, I don't have to go through again. Let's resume. See this? Nah, you see that? Well, you have no access to this channel, but since it's like this, not inside of the spoiler text, this means that there's something special that happens here that is hidden, like a secret part. I'll reveal it. Okay, I'll reveal it. Let me text a speech through this to see how well it does. Sometimes I don't even like how the AI talks. It talks kind of like me, like a robot, but I still kind of don't like the punctuation and everything.
You were walking along the path and stumbled upon what seems to be 3 guys. One in possession of a spear, the other with a big stone, and the last one with, oh never mind, that one's just a tree. The guy with the spear points the spear towards your face, while the other guy just, wait, why he kissing the rock he has? Anyways. This is your first ever 1vs2 fight, and more would be experienced in the future. Use your healing as an advantage, because though you have 5 HP, you can gain more HP if you use it. You can also heal as a way of tanking damage. Heal the same amount or more than the damage taken on their turn, but beware of the cooldown of the heal. You should also note the stone and the spear has NB, which means you can't block those attacks if they use them. Learn more about these 2 and more in rules and win the fight. Fight Spear and Stone Man.
Yeah, I do like the voice. NB. NB's right here. No block or unable to block. Look at this hint here. It seems to be 3 guys, and they only mention one in possession of a spear, the other with a big stone, and the last one is just a tree. The last one is just a tree. So they actually said here that there are 3 guys, but one of them is a tree. That one is dressed up as a tree, but at the same time it could be just a tree. So instead of this option here, the obvious option, which is to fight the spear and stone man, I'm gonna attack the tree. Yeah, and I just basically walk past that one spearman that just pointing the spear at my face. I'm gonna attack the tree. Well, you already know that I have to go through my main account to transfer you between channels, and that's what I'm doing right now. Alright, so as always, I can't type here because I cannot type here. I'm no longer in this channel. Alright, so I have access to this channel now, which is an RPG battle. See this again, this come back again. Something secretive that can happen in this battle because of this thing right here being shown. Twist. 1 turn advantage against the tree man. Before this battle begins, you got a free guaranteed attack on tree man. Only, well, you get a free guaranteed attack on tree man only without any cooldown. Of course you have to roll, but you can't miss. You cannot miss, but instead you deal minimum damage, which is 1 damage. Spearman is 5 HP, 1 attack damage. Base 1 attack damage. He has spear and he has dodge. The stone man, he has 5 HP, 1 attack damage and big stone. The tree man has 5 HP, 1 attack damage, twig and leaves. And my stats are in the profile here. I can have a free attack on the tree man before the battle begins. Deadly pistol. I'm going to use deadly pistol on tree man. $10 3 damage per hit. Alright, 6 damage total. So the tree man is basically dead. Before the match even starts, I got deadly pistol, I got dead rat, I got twig, I got stick, and I got stone to use. And I could also heal. Normally I would say I would heal... No. Wait. 4 attack damage plus 1, 5. They can deal 5 damage to me one turn. That's one of them. Plus 3, 4. That is 9. I feel I should heal. Question mark? No, I can tank damage by healing. Since the Stone Man has no defenses, like they cannot dodge. So I'm gonna 7. 2 damage per hit, so that's 4 damage total. Yep, 1 HP. Turn 1 enemy team. Use Big Stone. Wait a minute, wait, that is a one shot. Nope. Wait, he hit himself. Through the rocket himself, taking 1 damage. Yes, fainted. Yeah, so it's a 1v1 now. Nine, 1 damage total. Damage is damage. Wait, he did basic attack. So I'm gonna. The spear has the spear has NB, but I'm planning to heal when he uses that. So I could just I dodge anyway. Dodge. Let's see. If it was the other mode, I would have been able to dodge. Yep, my team. Turn 2. Let's see. He still has 5 HP. He's about to use his spear, so I'm not gonna heal. So I'm gonna use Stone. Since he's the only opponent left, I don't have to say like I'm using Stone at Spearman or Stone Man because there's the only enemy, so I could just Stone. You could do that, or instead you could do it. You throw a stone. Wait, why is it do this? You can do that, or you can do this. Nine again. 3 damage total. Yeah, he took the hit. So he's now at 2 HP. Okay. Alright, enemy team. He uses his spear. What? Okay. Alright, at least it's not a 19. 4 damage total. And I have 4 HP. I'm gonna heal. Alright, I could do this as well. Instead of using the 20 dice, I could use 10. If it loaded. Yeah, I could use the 10 dice. It would be much easier. I heal 8 HP. Okay, I heal 4 HP. So I am at 8. Yep. My turn. What do I have? I have Dead Leap. Still, I'm gonna use that. I'm using that. Well, that's still kind of weak because it's 3 damage per hit again. Spearman chose to dodge. But this is. Oh! I took one. Wait, it's 2 shots. Wait, what? It's 2. It's per hit. 2 shots, so they have to dodge again. Okay, yeah, 1 of 2. And they didn't dodge the next one. They counted the first hit and got hit by the second. Okay. So I'm at 7 HP. They're all dead. Alright, so I'm just gonna play out the rest of my game. Well, chapter 1. With maybe a little or less commentary. Since you already know how to play. Well, kinda. You already know the basics. At the end of this fight, you lost your twig, stone, and stick. Your twig snapped into pieces, your stone became dust particles, and your stick, well, your stick, meaning your stick has stopped responding or just frozen midair. What is that ping though? Anyways, the tree man has fainted. The man with the big stone dropped his stone, and the tree man dropped their leaves. No, they're not dead. Do you want to add that big stone and leaves to your inventory before you move on? Collect the stone and leaves. Continue without them. Why would I want to continue without them? I got 3 turns just to get no rewards. I'm gonna collect it. Alright. Things were changed. You see, I have big stone now, and I have leaves. I think, should I read that now? Yeah, I should check that now. Big stone. It is a dice activation. The older brother of the stone, not a rock. It does big damage because it's a big stone, and those who block it will feel the full force of that rock. Big stone. Oh yeah, that big stone heavier, so it take a bit longer to pick it up. +4 attack, it cannot be blocked, NB, and 2 turns cooldown. Alright, leaves. It stuns, ND, R3. Leaves? Really? Who would ever bring leaves to a fight? Throwing leaves at your opponent's eyes of your choice will make them stunned. Not blind, stunned. They can't dodge the spread of these leaves. They gotta leave it to their blocking abilities to protect themselves. They gotta leave. Stuns 1 opponent, makes sense. Cannot be dodged. And 3 turns cooldown. Alright, save points. You thought you saw an opening, but it was just a big area of light without trees and shade. Like a random big spot surrounded by trees. Someone removed the trees at that spot, so it's just an area without trees, alright? You saw another guy that looks exactly like the guy you met earlier, but with a different color jersey. The color of their jersey isn't important at this time. He was also taking on 2 other guys equipped with stones and defeated them successfully. Where are these guys coming from? I feel like they said their spawn point somewhere around here, noticing you staring. Oh, come on, another one? I could have a break? So my options are rush into attack, ask for directions out of the forest, ask who he was, or do nothing. So I'm acting as my own character right now. What will my character do in this situation? Yep. Okay, now I can close this. I don't think that's important for you to know who I am at this time. Why are you here? Fair enough. Really? Maybe you thought I was one of them guys probably being attacked before. You know what? We're on the same track. Let me introduce myself to you. Save point. I'm Stephon, leader of Team Green. I don't need to know who you are, just nice to meet you, I guess. We're gonna take down the boss together, but how good are you in attacking and defending yourself? I mean, you made it the way here, but I just wanna see. Come on, let me friendly battle, and don't worry, I'll go easy on you. You know what I'm gonna do? Since I'm playing as Stephon, the leader of Team Green, I basically get it harder. By the way, I got it harder than you guys who want to play. I'm playing as myself. Alright. So I'm gonna skip all of this. Stephon's eyes became light grey, or white for 10 seconds, your default HP was magically increased to 10. How does it do it? It must be some kind of random guy with superpowers. Nah, he's just a regular guy. There. I increase my default HP to help myself out even more. I know the way to the evil boss. If you don't know, he looks just like me but with a red colored shirt or jersey. Towards the direction out of the forest, follow me. Well, follow myself. Well, it definitely cannot be me trying to hide my own identity. Alright, yeah, I just walk in a random direction in the forest. Save point. You both were walking through the forest paths, passing by trees, rocks, and stones. And hey, you're now seeing the end of the forest in the distance. Suddenly, a big shark dashes out to attack you both from behind the tree. Luckily, it misses first trap, landing in your path ahead. That probably means they got a bad roll on the dice, and that not all attacks could hit, or probably just a skill issue honestly. I can't even use the exclamation point at this point right now. I mean, I can use exclamation, but not right now. Why and how is there a shark in the forest? Looking at the shark, it has red magical aura powers, that makes it able to breathe on land, red glowing eyes, and as well appearing to swim in air. Do you think me and myself could defeat this random shark that come out of nowhere? Why is there even a shark here in the first place? I really can't use the exclamation punctuation right now. I mean, I really want to, but I can't at this moment. Could have been really good for voice acting. This shark is one of them that is controlled, as you can see with the red glowing around it. I have been defended against people with red eyes. Never expected to see a shark here. Fight the shark. RPG boss battle. Welcome to the RPG boss battle. Nothing's changed from a regular battle, but there's a high HP or difficult enemy. Not only that, but no, I don't have an ally. I'm fighting it myself. Yeah, I'm playing hard mode. You both can coordinate with each other and plan attacks if you choose to make your ally an AI, which is the ally will be controlled by the game master if you're inactive, or you can control their actions as well as yours. Up to you. This can't be an RPG without the RP, you know? You will learn more team stuff and combos you can do in future chapters. For this battle alone, if you lose all your health, you will automatically lose the battle, even if your ally is still alive. Doesn't matter if your ally is dead, only you have to survive. That's just so you don't have to depend on your ally to carry you. You are the player or main character, not them. Whoever takes their turn first is the leader. Attacks are targeted to the leader at default, but you can choose to attack any opponent besides the leader. The leader is also the team's shield if they block attacks for the team. The leader is also the team's shield, so they can block attacks for your team, like the dash, which is this right here. Don't get eaten. The big shark has 30 HP, 3 attack. It has block, bite, and dash. And well, I'm myself, so it's basically me versus the boss. Right? Turn 1 your team. Before I start, look at this. This means that there's something special that can happen here. I have... What can I do? What can I really do to the shark here? Well, I really had to find out myself. So, it's a big shark. It has 30 HP, 3 at... Let me see my stats. Dead rat. Wait, I'm not supposed to have this. And there you go, much better. So I have... Oh, wait, can I... I have 10 HP. I have 10 HP. So see what the big shark can do. The big shark... It cannot one-shot me. I cannot get... Okay, cannot one-shot me. So something special can happen in this fight. So can I... Okay, well, fair enough. Four damage total. Oh, by the way, if I somehow beat the... 1 second. I heal 7 HP. Alright. If I somehow beat this without an ally, that just proves to you how easy this boss is. Okay. Turn 2, my team. Hmm. 30 HP. My heal is used. Leaves. They're gonna use bites. They're gonna use bites. $18. No, that's a good that's good damage. 6 damage. You forgot to you forgot to capitalize the T. Okay. What? 20. 7 damage. Dodge. Well, I have to dodge now. 11 or higher. No. They have more health than they started with by 1. And I have only 4 HP. Deadly pistol. At least that's a 14. 4 damage per hit. Choose to block. So they have to block for each. They block the first one. And they block the second one. Enemy team. Basic attack. So that's 3 attack damage to my 4. I can survive this one. That's a lot of damage. I could block. Alright, blocked it. Okay. What? It would not work against Big Shark. So why do I have it anyway if it doesn't work? I It's my game. Why am I asking questions for? Yes, I know the mechanic of the game already, but I had to pretend not to. This has a 1 turn cooldown, this has 2. So if I use this now, maybe I can use this next turn, and the turn after that, this will be off cooldown, I could use this after. And then the turn after that, both of them will be on, I'm using Deadly Pistol. Finally! Finally. You could use that next. They can probably use that next, and this has NB, meaning I can't block it. So if I use dodge now, and they use that next turn, I won't have any defenses. So I have to use block now. Good. If they somehow get a 20 from that. So close. No, if I had an ally, it would have been much easier, because it would have been dealing more damage, but I'm taking a challenge for myself. Well, yeah, I'm taking a challenge for myself. If I could defeat this boss 1v1, same difficulty as other players, it's just gonna prove that this boss is able to be defeated without an ally. Weak? Is that 1 damage? Damage is damage. I am dodging, because I believe I have dodge. Yeah, I have dodge. I prefer not to take any damage because I need health. Dodge. Also they will heal 1 health from hitting me with that attack, so that makes sense. Alright, so what are my options now? I have the Deadly Pistol again. I'm gonna use that. Alright. 4 damage total. 17. 5 damage. I have heal. Heal. Seven HP. 2. Well, I can't use leaves at basic attack. Well, there's nothing else I can do. Mm. 4 damage. I have 2 attack damage. It deals 4 because it's a weakness. Wait, the health hasn't changed. Okay, no, it did. Okay, all these going down 2. The cooldowns. Enemy turn. Basic attack. 8. 2 damage total. I'm gonna defend because 2 damage to my 6 HP. That's a lot of damage. So what am I gonna do? Bite is gonna be off cooldown. I should use block. Can I reroll? There we go. Okay. Nine. Dodge, right? Dodge? Dodge. If I don't dodge this, then nice game over, you know. Okay. They have 5 HP. I can finish them off with the big stone if I roll high enough. Just 11 or higher. Defeated. Six damage. 0. 3 rerolls are a thing here in this game. When you are a new player in chapters 1 and 2, I give you 3 rerolls. Well, actually, yeah, I give you 3 rerolls. Only 3. Maybe I give you a 4th one maybe I give you a 4th one if you're unlucky, but normally I give you 3. In the other chapters, I'm gonna spoil it. In chapter 3, yes, in chapter 3, you don't have 3 rerolls, but you can. Yeah, there's an option to reroll. You can see it yourself. I don't think I'm gonna be playing chapter 3. I just want you to see what's in chapter 1 and maybe chapter 2 as well. But yeah, you'll be able to reroll in chapter 3. You'll see how. Alright. The big shark lost its magic powers and drops to the ground. It then fades out of existence in a matter of seconds. You and, well, myself, HP, has been healed after this battle. Well, yours, since only you get to keep your current HP at the end of every match. I can't believe I have to say this, but that fight was easy. Well, sorta. The forest exit is right there, so let's get out of here before we get jumped by more sharks. Walks in the direction that leads out of the forest. I'm gonna follow him. I mean, I have no other option. I'll follow myself. Alright, I reach here. End of chapter 1. Save point. Congrats! You have... That should be a capital. Congrats! You have made it to the end of chapter 1. Just a reminder, progressing makes you stronger, but also the enemies become stronger to face. Progression makes you stronger, but also the enemies with their own custom abilities and weapons. Give the owner feedback if you are enjoying this RPG so far and what you like or don't like about this RPG. Also give suggestions as to what should be added, editing, or is missing. Let's continue to chapter 2, shall we? I'm actually not sure if I should do chapter 2. Although it is the tutorial chapter as well, I want you all to actually see it for yourself. I would be spoiling it. The end of chapter 1. No 999 chapters remain. Well, not really. Well, yeah, this is gonna be the end of chapter 1. Well, I have to end the video here because this video is mainly chapter 1 part 2.